What's up, guys? It's Missy. I am back with another SimCity Build It video. Today we're going to talk about a couple of the technical difficulties that we've been experiencing over the last week and the new ones that we're experiencing so far with this new update. If you have not already, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, comment down below. Let me know what you think of the new pass. I did put up the video, my rant this morning about the new pass and the next pass. So if you're interested in what the next season looks like and all of the in-between passes, or not passes, but buildings, check that video out. It shows you guys all of the upcoming stuff. Okay. So if you guys haven't noticed, the last, I would say, maybe week to 2 weeks, we've had a major issue with our Facebook friends list not syncing up. Now, this is another reason why they really need to give us accounts and allow us to friend each other through the game instead of through Facebook. According to SimCity, they put up a thing, I believe it was yesterday, might have been the day before, but it was really recent. And they said that they have resolved the issue. I had gotten some messages in Messenger saying that people are getting their friends list back. I have not actually attempted to see if mine is back yet. I'll do that here in a minute. But one of the things that you guys will have noticed if you went past a 125 rank in the contest of mayors. So down here at the bottom left-hand corner where it says 98 on my screen, that is my CoM ranking. Okay, so when you click on that, it takes you to the assignment tower. Okay, the tower that's in your water. And in the top left corner here, if you click on your CoM ranking, that is how many points you have to earn in the contest of mayors to rank up. It used to cap out at 125. Well, apparently they were tracking the points that you've earned over the whole time you've been playing. So a bunch of people who have exceeded the 125, ranking, they were able to get a huge boost up in their CoM rank. Okay. I do not know at this time what the cap is because SimCity has a really bad habit of releasing new content, but not releasing any information about the new content. And that is probably one of the most frustrating things about this game, is that you have to figure it all out for yourself. And what's even more frustrating is that 90% of the things that and information you obtain doesn't apply to everybody. It seems as though, you'll find this information, you'll come up with this information, you'll say, okay, this is the maximum you can get this assignment for. And the next thing you know, you're seeing screenshots from other people that they're getting the assignment for a completely different value. That's just one of the many things that they never disclose any information about the game, and it's super frustrating. So until we know, until a hacker basically figures out what the cap is, it's going to be a while, is my guess, until we know. Or at least, if you guys know what it is for sure, let me know in the comments. But either way, when you rank up, you get platinum keys and you get tickets. Okay? So you guys will probably get a buttload of those somebody said that they were able to receive a bunch, so I'm assuming you guys will as well if you went past the 125 CoM ranking. So that's just one thing. That's not really a technical difficulty. That's just one thing I wanted to let you guys know about. The thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was something that happened last season, and it's happening this season as well. So for those of you guys who are not familiar with Naughty Island, and yes, that's actually the name for it, when you are hacked, you get banned to the Naughty Island server. That server is just full of hackers. You're not able to play with the people on the main server anymore, but you can still play the game. Okay. What happened last season was people were getting kicked from their groups. I don't know if you guys remember that. I put up a video that said booted from club. It was the moment that the contest of mayors began and people started doing assignments, or they didn't even necessarily have to do assignments. They started getting booted from their group all of a sudden. And it didn't matter if they were in active war, they were just booted. Now, normally, that happens when they get booted because they're hacked, right? And some of them were just booted out of the group and totally fine. They were not thrown onto the Naughty Island server. I had 2 of my group members that were booted out of the group. They couldn't get back in till the following war was, or till that war was over. And they were able to get right back in. They were on the normal server. But several people who were not hacked were banned to the Naughty Island server. They had to contact EA, and EA had to reverse it. Okay? So double check to make sure that you didn't get thrown onto the Naughty Island server. It doesn't seem that it's happening for any rhyme or reason. But it seems as though somebody had said that people who had a CoM ranking of 125 or higher were getting banned to the Naughty Island server. I don't think that that's necessarily I don't think that that's necessarily the contributing factor, because there were so many people that were above that in rank and didn't get banned. And then there were people that weren't above that in rank and they did get banned. So make sure that if it happens to you, you contact EA right away. Okay, what you'll need to do when you contact them is you'll want to click on your settings button, top right corner. You're going to click the help tab. On the bottom left corner of that is your player ID number. You're going to go through, it'll direct you to their website, put in your player ID, type up whatever's going on, and then somebody will contact you back. Normally, they give you like a pre-typed message, but just explain what's going on, and hopefully you'll finally get a real person over there, and they'll fix it for you. And then hopefully they compensate you something, okay? Whether it be 100 cash or something. They really should compensate you for that. Now, so the friends list thing, the getting banned thing, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. And I think that was it. I thought there was something else that was going on that was super weird. I know we've had a lot of issues with the last week. We had a lot of issues with people being unable to connect to the CoM tower, that their assignments were acting really weird, that things weren't loading. It was sending you guys back a whole bunch. And one thing that I noticed yesterday on the Missy's Building Guide City and the CD, my Community Depot City, both of those cities are level 24, okay? And I had them side by side, and I was searching the global market. Now, there are times, and it's rare, but there are times where you'll see like the same city on one screen versus another, right? But it's not supposed to happen that frequently, and I was ending up seeing multiple of the exact same global layout on one screen with another. And I'm not talking about one city. I counted up to 10 of the exact same cities on the Community Depot versus the Missy's Building Guide City. So and I told you guys this in the Missy's Building Guide video, all day yesterday when I was hunting for rares, every single time, and I told you I saw like 80 rares and I got maybe 8 of them all day long. They were purchased by the time I got there. And yeah, that does happen, but not this frequent. I mean, it was bad. It was literally, I couldn't grab anything. And I thought it was really strange. Then when I was like, screw it, I'm just going to start hunting, because I had like 3 different phones open and I was just, trying to hunt. And I started realizing, wait a minute here. Why are my globals damn near identical? That's never happened before, ever. I mean, sometimes like I said, I'll end up at the same city, and it's rare, super rare. I have never seen it do that. I don't know if that was just a fluke, if it was, from lack of people selling. I don't know what was going on. But in all my 8 years of playing this game, and I've hunted on feeders many times, all different levels, same levels, whatever, I have never seen the global market act like that. That being said, keep an eye out on your global market, especially if you're somebody who has feeder cities, and just watch and see what's going on, if they change something. I know that with these updates, like I said, with the whole content thing, and not giving out information, I know that they will sneak in a lot of, hidden changes that they never discuss. They never put in the updates information. Like when you click on the App Store and you click update, there's a lot of things that they don't put in there that they changed. For example, and this is just a really minuscule change, but at one point when you would draw the roads and you would place it down, the whole road would just drop instantly, right? And then one of the updates, all of a sudden, the road was animated. Like you would draw it, and then you would place it, and then it would draw again when it was placed. That was a new feature. They didn't disclose that. It's just something I noticed. Same thing with like the green dots on your items. That type of thing. Okay. We have a lot of really weird changes. I've noticed a lot of assignments at different values that they should not be at. There's people out there that make contest to mayors spreadsheets or whatever. Like they make all the spreadsheets that say this is the value that this assignment can be. These are all the possibilities. This is the maximum, yada, yada, yada. Pretty much every single one of those spreadsheets is basically useless now. Everything has been changed around, and depending on what league you're in, you're going to get different values. In the lower leagues, we're noticing that the keys is popping up for 800 points. That's never happened before. We're noticing that cargo, and this was for a higher level player, he ended up getting cargo for 2,000 points. That's never happened before either. We've seen people getting double monster tasks, double upgrades, just crazy things that shouldn't happen. Now, SimCity follows me on Twitter, and they've talked to me a couple of times. One of the things that they had said to me, because I had asked about the changes in the points, they said they were trying new things and wanted to know what I thought. Now, that kind of has me a little stressing about the contest of mayors, because it's making me wonder what changes they made that we don't know about yet. Now, in your update, when you click on the Play Store, at the very bottom of that paragraph, it says something about Steamboat stuff. I don't know what that is about. It says, earn Steamboat event points or something like that. We used to have a feature where we would get these, basically they were Easter eggs, okay? And then we had one for snowflakes. And you would do house upgrades and you would get snowflakes or Easter eggs. Or you would make items, like you would get these little pop-ups all over your city. Kind of like the coin pop-ups here, except for they would say, like, produce 5 hammers, and then you couldn't buy the items, you had to produce them. And then you had to donate them to these little bubbles that would pop up, and you could skip the bubbles or not. And you would donate to these bubbles that would pop up, and they would give you these Easter eggs or snowflakes in return, and then you would use those. And you would go to this game board, and you would spin. And then you had on the game board, you would have like rares, airport, you would have buildings, and each one of the slots on the game board had a probability chance. Like, this one's more rare, this one's more common. And then if you didn't have the items required for a spin, you could pay for the spins, and it was 50 cash per spin. Yes, it wasn't cheap. But that's how we earned a lot of our Easter buildings back then. That's how we got a lot of our Valentine's Day stuff back in the day. I don't know if that's something they're bringing back. It would be awesome if they did. So I don't know if that's what they mean by Steamboat event points, or if that's what they mean by the event track that we normally get, where we get the pink plumb bob points, which I don't know why they wouldn't just save that. So we'll figure that out tonight when the Contest of Mayors begins. Starts at 11 p.m. my time. If there is any issues with the Contest of Mayors assignments, if you get booted to Naughty Island, if you notice any changes whatsoever, please do me a favor. Comment down below. Reach out to me on my Discord or on my Facebook. Facebook is better than Discord for me. All the links are down below in the description box. Honestly, you should join our Discord regardless. We put up a lot of stuff there sometimes. And you can also find groups to join into. Usually with my Discord, though, it's like, you know, whatever people that I wouldn't accept, I've got other people on there that will accept you. You know, like if you have a city that's not really qualified for my group, I can find you a group that will probably be what you're looking for, especially if it's a war group you're looking for. So if you're interested in having a way to reach out to me, those are the links to do so. I have been getting flooded with a lot, you guys, a lot of people, so just bear with me. I have a Patreon now. I've set that up. But basically, if there's any changes, I need as much information as I can get. I obtain all the information, and then I give you guys the best possible way to deal with whatever it is that they've changed. And that's the best way I can go about it. I can't do it by myself because I only have so many games, right? So I need your guys' help to obtain information so I can give you guys the best advice. Okay, good luck this week. Hopefully you don't get banned to Naughty Island. Hopefully everything works out. Hopefully some of you like the pass. I think it's terrible. The next one's not so bad, though. Check that video out. Towards the end, there's like about a 6-minute portion in there where it shows you guys all of the buildings between now and the next pass. Okay? All right. Good luck. Trying to find my button here. There it is.